Hey feelers, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. A new day above the ground is a blessing and a chance to make it right where we missed yesterday. And if we don't correct it today, we try again tomorrow. Now, if you're an old subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for your immense support. I do not take that for granted. And if you are a new subby or new to this channel, welcome. We love you and we appreciate the fact that you clicked on this video. Now, in this channel, we are all about positive vibes, glowing and growing together. Okay? Now, if that's the kind of content you enjoy and you love, then stay tuned to not touch that dial, okay? Stay tuned to the end. Now, while at it, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Also, click on that notification bell so that you are notified every time I upload a video. Now, let's get right into today's video. As per the title of the video, today we are talking about protecting your energy as an individual. Now, if you would love to hear more about that, stay tuned, don't go far. Okay, now let's talk about protecting your energy as an individual. Okay, protecting your energy means that you safeguard your feelings, your emotions, and your vibes, regardless of what is going on around you. And that trickles down to having your boundaries as an individual. You must have boundaries as an individual to protect your energy. For instance, you come from work on Friday, you feel very exhausted, but you have a group of friends that you go out with and they holler at you and they ask you to go chill with them outside. You are genuinely feeling like you cannot handle a social environment deep down, but because you have to compromise and say yes to everything as per your own rules, you say yes. That is not protecting your energy. Protect your energy. Learn to say no when something does not serve purpose or does not feel okay with you. It is okay to say no. It is also okay to change your mind. If you had said yes and it is time for you to do that and you don't feel you have the energy or the strength to give to that particular activity, you are more than allowed to change your mind and say no. Okay, so that's the point number one. Point number two, be very mindful with whom you're giving your energy. There are some individuals that walk around with a ball of so much negative energy. Anytime they'll come around you, they are always either gossiping about someone else, or they are picking out on what's not okay about you, or they are giving you compliments, like, oh my god, you look so good, but try pink next time, not red. You'd look way better with that. Okay, if someone is complimenting you, a compliment stops at you look great, period. The but is unnecessary addition that you don't need, and those kind of energies, they are very contagious. Okay, or I'm sure we've all had this experience where you are with someone and they come in with whichever energy they have, and they are just gloomy or they are just sad. Okay, you're trying to talk to them, trying to be positive around them, trying to make them laugh, or just really having a positive or great work environment or an environment wherever you are, whether it's a circle of friends. But some people are just committed to just oozing these bad vibes. Stay away from such people, and if you can't stay away or avoid them, then just ignore them. Really, stay in your bubble and don't be going out there trying so hard to bring them kumbaya, to pull them up here and have them join you in your vibe. It's very difficult. That's very draining, and most of the times, honestly, you will not achieve what you want to achieve. Another way of protecting your energy, sorry, I'll be looking down here because I have my notes down here, so don't feel like I'm being distracted. Okay, stop giving your energy to people that do not support you. Okay, if you have a group of friends, and I don't know why they are your friends if they can't support you, stop giving them your energy, because honestly what that is doing, it's deflating you and you are not getting a refill. You are supposed to give your energy where you're also getting a refill. Okay, you pour out and your cup is also filled. So if you have friends, you have family, you have colleagues, or anyone around you that's actually just about you taking your energy, tapping into your energy and not giving back, avoid that. Don't give your energy to those kind of people. Just avoid. Even if you stay with them, try as much as possible not to be so much into their world, like trying to kumbaya them. Okay, yes, stay away from that. Another thing, don't give your energy to people who don't reciprocate. It's the same point as the previous one, but yeah, more specific. Okay, when you're giving your energy out, the other one was support. There are people who will support you. Okay, they may not necessarily be into what you're doing. For example, if you are a chef, okay, and you have friends, you would expect that if they have events, they'll call you and have you serve at their events, of course at a fee. But if they are calling other caterers and you have catering services, those are not supportive people. That's the point that I just gave previously. So avoid such people. Honestly, life is all about supporting each other, and if they see something wrong about your services that they think you can improve, then they should communicate that to you in that context, that is. But of course, there is a variety of contexts we can look this particular point. Okay, and this point is, do not give your energy to people who do not reciprocate the same to you. You want to give your energy to people that are reciprocative. Okay, this life is all about give and give. You cannot always be on the receiving end or on the end where you have to be giving and giving. Eventually you get a burnout, you get your cup dries out and you have to start working so hard to fill it again, and that's very much draining. So if you can avoid people who don't. Next to our next point, avoid giving your energy to things that you don't feel like you want to do. I said that earlier on. Okay, don't do things just for the sake of being busy. Be very intentional in what you are doing. That way you'll be protecting your energy. Okay, if you don't feel like you want to do something, don't do it just maybe because to please other people or to look busy. Or it's okay to rest. Okay, you don't have to look busy every time. It's okay, you are allowed to rest, and it's important and healthy at that. Now, final point in that context, avoid giving your energy to what other people's opinions are of you. You are the only one that know you better. You are the only one that can define you as an individual from deep within. You know yourself to the core. So do not allow the outside opinions of other people rub onto you and grab your energy and steal your joy. You know your truth and live that. You cannot, unfortunately, change how people perceive or look at you. It's all very individual and personal to them. Okay, sometimes people will have their opinions of you in regards to their own experience, their own emotions, their own mental health, and most of the times it really has nothing to do with you. So their opinions are really just their opinions. So do not give your energy to that. Okay, and there are things that you really have to outgrow in order to protect your energy and be at a space where you have healthy mental relationship. You have a healthy you have a healthy mental. Your mental is healthy. Okay, that's what I meant to say, yo guys. Is it the English? One thing to outgrow, that's very important. Stop trusting untrustworthy people. When people violate your trust, they should regain it through consistency. They should regain it through consistently demonstrating that they have changed their behaviors. That's the only way they can regain your trust again. Once your trust has been violated, don't just give it back freely like that. Remember, trust is earned and not given. So when people consistently violate your trust and you keep trusting them, you're giving them an okay, you're telling them it's okay to violate my trust, and we will just move on from that. Avoid that. For you to trust someone again, let them show by action, by demonstrating with consistency in changed behaviors. That's one thing you need to outgrow. Stop trusting untrustworthy people. Write off people if you have to, honestly, to protect your energy and to protect your well-being, and your mental health really does matter. Another thing you have to outgrow in order to protect your energy, it is allowing discomfort to stop you from advocating for yourself. You see, when you're setting boundaries and you are standing out and you're speaking out for yourself, it's a very uncomfortable thing. And especially if you are a people pleaser, you always have the need and the urge to please people and never say no, and never say, I cannot do that, I cannot allow that, this is not acceptable. It's uncomfortable, but you have to get comfortable with setting those boundaries and speaking out for yourself, advocating for yourself, standing up for yourself, and not feeling bad about it. Okay, you can feel bad about it, but don't bend down. Don't break by the little slight discomfort you feel from setting a boundary. People will dislike you. Get comfortable with that. When you're setting boundaries, especially those that were feeding off your people-pleasing character, they are going to be very shook and uncomfortable, and they will make it hard for you. But don't let that shake you down. Stand your ground and speak and advocate for yourself. It's very, very important. It gets better with time. Once you're used to speaking out and standing out for yourself, it will be uncomfortable at first, but when you get used to that, you will attract the right people around you. Only people that can stick to your boundaries, or they can respect them, that will be around you. The rest will fly off, and that's fine. Let them go. But protect yourself first. You are not useful to anyone if you are not okay, especially mentally. So protect that. Okay? Another thing you need to outgrow, it is questioning whether how you feel it's valid, or whether what you feel is valid. You have full permission to feel what you feel, even when others disagree with how you feel. You have full permission to feel how you are feeling, and it is valid. Okay? Your feelings are not, you need to understand that your feelings are based on your experience, which nobody else can understand as well as you do. Okay? And they're also based in your mental, they're also formulated from your mental health and the energy that is brewing inside you. So really, do not question how you feel. Do not invalidate how you feel. If somebody makes you feel bad and you're feeling bad, don't question. Don't start thinking, oh, am I the one who is the problem here? And mostly people who are emotionally or mentally abusive, they will have that tendency to make you feel like you are the one that has a problem and you are on the wrong. So do not play into their trick. When you're feeling disrespected, when you're feeling wronged, when you're feeling hurt, you have a right to feel how you're feeling. And if you're feeling happy about something, genuinely be happy about it. Do not shrink your joy for somebody else's comfort, because others will tell you, oh, you're too much, you need to tone down or calm down, your energy is too much. Don't listen to such people. If you're feeling joy and you want to express it, express yourself without limitation and without feeling the need to shrink yourself. So outgrow the idea of invalidating how you feel. Also, outgrow the idea of belittling yourself, okay? Outgrow the idea of belittling yourself because you feel you're not worthy of other people's love, and that's because maybe an outcome of the experience you've had, either growing up you didn't know how to be loved or even to receive that love back. Outgrow the idea that you are not worthy of even compliments, okay? I don't know if you have seen this. There are guys, when you compliment them, like you'd say, oh my god, your hair is really nice, and someone just goes, it was just cheap, I plated it with maybe just 300 bob. It's not all that. No, don't be that. That's a low esteem issue, low self-esteem issue. When somebody compliments you, accept the compliment, say thank you so much and move on. That's all you really need to say, honestly. Don't downplay yourself. Don't feel like you are not deserving of compliments. You do deserve compliments, and you do deserve to receive accolades for where you've worked hard, and receive them without an apology and without feeling like they are above your standard, okay? Nothing is beyond reach for as long as it exists on planet Earth. So I hope you do understand, and you see the work you come with as an individual, okay? And there are several things that normally, you know, we say that make people around us normalize mistreating us. They feel it's okay to mistreat us. For example, somebody came and found maybe you are on a queue, okay? You are on a queue somewhere and somebody just comes and passes you, and they say, oh, sorry, I'm in a hurry, you know, and you'll be like, oh, it's okay, it's okay. And deep down, you know it's not okay. You're like, why are you doing this? This is disrespectful. So no, when somebody, that's just an example, cuts you on a line, or they try to pass in front of you, just say no. If you feel like that's not what you want to deal with, or it's unacceptable as per your values as a person, if you've been there patiently waiting and you also have the need to get to the counter just as them, tell them, no, excuse me, you cannot do that. I was here before you, please go stand behind me. It's that it's not simple, but practice it every day. Practice to express yourself, okay? Stop saying it's okay. That's allowing people to mistreat you and feel like they can get away with it, and it's okay and it's normal. It is not normal to be disrespected. So say no and stand your grounds, okay? It's uncomfortable though, but yes, say that. Another thing, stop giving excuses to people that are draining your energy or mistreating you, okay? Don't say, oh, they grew up with so much trouble, they are like that. Sometimes they just take it off to wrong people, they take it out on wrong people. Don't allow that, okay? Do not give excuses for people. We have all had our baggages from, you know, you can never really know what demon someone is battling. So do not make excuses for people for their comfort and allowing your discomfort. When you're not okay with something, don't give an excuse. When someone is wrong, they are wrong. When they are right, they are right. Okay? And in that regard, while you practice all these things that we have discussed, make sure you as an individual, you are also being that peace to other people on the outside. As you expect this of people, be sure you're giving this to them as well. Respect people's boundaries, respect their time, respect your relationships, and it goes a long way. Now here's a mantra that I want you to be comfortable to say. Now I'll be reading it, don't feel like I am being distracted. I'll say that again. So always tell yourself, I will honor myself by being brave enough to be disliked, okay? I will honor myself by being brave enough to be disliked. You cannot be liked by everyone. That's just a fact, and you have to be comfortable with that fact. And other people disliking you honestly has nothing to do with you in most cases. It's about them. Okay, disliking is okay, disrespecting is not okay. You can speak on that, but disliking you can ignore. Really, you don't have to be liked by everyone. So say to yourself, I will honor myself by being brave enough to be disliked. I am not for everyone, even if I'm amazing. Remember, other people will not see your goodness, even if you're a good person. Being a good person does not necessarily mean people are going to be good to you. That's the sad truth. But it also doesn't mean you stop being nice. That's who you are. Be that. But do not have expectations of being liked everywhere. Okay? You are not for everyone, and that's okay. That's completely fine. Make peace with that. You cannot control how other people feel or their opinions. That's beyond your control. You can only control how you respond to situations, your relationships with people. You can decide to end it or keep it or set boundaries in certain relationships that you have control over. And you can also just control how you go about it, your responses to certain reactions or certain behaviors, how you respond to it, that you have control over. Okay? And remember, sometimes when people are mean and very, mean, or they're bullying you, you don't have to be deserving for you to be mistreated. No. Sometimes you'll be a good person and you will be mistreated, because people being unkind, harmful, and lacking of integrity, it's really not about you. It's about them. You cannot change people. You cannot change how they feel. You cannot change their behaviors. Like I said before, you can change their you can control how you respond to them if you want to continue the relationships or to cut it off. Now, that's about it for today, guys. I hope this content was helpful. It will help someone somewhere that's a people pleaser mostly. Please stand your grounds, defend yourself, protect your energy, and say no when you need to say no. It's uncomfortable, but stand your ground. In most cases, you'll find yourself alone in such paths, but it is okay. Like I said, you will attract the right people around you that know how to respect your boundaries as an individual, and they align with your values as a person. Do not shrink yourself to please other people. You are disservicing yourself by being uncomfortable for the comfort of others. Be genuine, be true to yourself, and that will be very, very helpful to you. Now, I hope this was great, and until next time, guys, keep liking, keep sharing, write on the comment section below what you think, which topic you think I should handle next. And you can also add something if I left it out on how to protect your energy as an individual. And you can also ask me to tackle a certain topic if I left other things out. And you can also like, comment, share, and tell me in the comment section below if you're going to stand your ground. Say, I'm going to stand my ground from today, and don't let other people pull you down. That's it, feelers. Subscribe, comment, like, share, hit that notification bell so that every time I upload a new video, you're gonna be the first one to get here and get the tea while it is smoking hot. That's it for today. Bye bye. Until next time, feelers, I love you all. Bye.